Welcome, Liam Smith, to London for today's press conference. Obviously, you're ending the year, December the 19th, as world champion. How does it feel?
Very good, Rich. I'm looking forward to defending my title in December 19th. I've had a great week after I won the title. One of the best weeks of my life so far. But the week I've had is enough rest for anyone. I'm injury free, so that's why I chose. People are surprised I chose to fight so quick, but why not? I'm injury free. I'm flying with confidence, and great bill to be on as well. So I'm looking forward to fighting.
Well, it's been a fantastic year for you. 3 fights, 3 back-to-back stoppages, 8 rounds, 7 rounds and 7 rounds, and obviously culminating in that fantastic win over John Thompson, stopping him in a magical night at Manchester just 2 weeks ago. How does it feel being world champion at last?
Just unbelievable. I couldn't describe the feeling I had, because I had that many different feelings. It was mad, it was strange. I thought I knew I'd done something very, very good, because just the reaction around it. But I've had a very, very good year, but I'm coming off the back of 6 stoppages on the bounce. I'm just coming into very, very good form, and touching back on that, that's why I'm so confident at the minute. I always said, and if you look back at my interview after I beat Mark Thompson with Frank, I said, I'm a 12-round fighter. This is the best in 12 rounders, and that's why, I'm not saying I'm a massive puncher, but at the start I weren't stopping many. Very hard. I said, people are getting fed foreign journeymen and that. Now coming up in the pros, and I fought all the English tough journeymen, you Duncan Cottier's, Kevin McCauley's, who not many stops. So that's why I didn't have many stoppages, but I've just stopped to kick for a world title, and so you'll see me keep stopping people. I'm a 12-round fighter, and it'll take a good 12-round fighter to keep me off for 12 rounds.
And now sort of you're heading into December the 19th, first defence of the belt, very quick first defence of the title, and a lot of names calling you out already now that you're up there, Mr. Shane Mosley, and how's that come about?
Well, it's good to be called out by, say private messaged me and that the other day. It's good for them to be asking for fights rather than, people a lot more behind me and people domestically. So, after I've put my name up there now. And hopefully that fight can be made for next year with Shane Mosley. It's a massive fight, and it's a massive fight to go back to Liverpool to. I think, that's maybe Shane Mosley, top of the bill, Arena, world title. It'll get much bigger really, so that's a fight I'd love, and that's a fight I'm going to sit with Frank and try and get Frank to make. But first and foremost, it's December 19th, and I look forward to first defence of my world title.
And so between now and the fight, what are the plans for you in training? Where are you taking yourself to Marbella? Are you basing yourself in Liverpool? What's the new world champion going to do?
I'll just be back in Bolton in my account's gym with Joe. Back to where we left off, back taking over, and then back in camp, full camp. And we always do. We'll do a week over there, maybe 2 weeks. It just depends on all the lads in the gym what we can space out. But we'll do a week in Marbella or 2 weeks, Macklin's gym, and then whatever. The fight's 8 weeks this weekend, so that's going to fly around like that again, and can't wait for it.
And finally, we'll wait for news of the challenger who's going to come up against you. But what message can you give to the fans for December the 19th, the Christmas message?
Just a little bit like what I expect what I got on the 10th of October, but I expect people to jump on the bandwagon now. My fans were brilliant. That's why I said I want to rewind it, and I wish I could wake up Saturday morning and do all that again. That fight, because it was brilliant. The fans were brilliant, singing, cheering. I heard them when I was getting caught and when I was losing rounds, and I also heard them when I was winning. But I expect everyone I spoke to said it was unbelievable that night. So I expect word of mouth people to jump on, and I expect to see massive fans again, and the same news.
Lovely. Thank you, Liam Smith, and look forward to seeing you on December the 19th in Manchester Arena.